Tonight, they're dressing up, singing loud, and sharing friendship bracelets.
You're kind of in a cult with like the happiest people.
Meet some of Taylor Swift's biggest fans, including one of our own, living the life of a New Hampshire Swiftie. Plus, the surprising New Hampshire connection to Taylor's origin story.
And she signed it for being the first station ever to play me.
And Swifties bring their love for the pop star into the workplace. That's next on New Hampshire Chronicle.
My name is Silas Harrington. I am the curator of this museum dedicated to the memory of the Paper Mill Theater. This is our seance room. Wait right here. I'll be back.
Are we sure?
I don't want to wait.
I don't want him to leave us, actually.
I don't either.
Happy Halloween week, everyone. We have stepped inside Ghost Light here in Lincoln, New Hampshire.
This haunted house is inside Jean's Playhouse, and it's bringing a terrifying and thrilling twist to theater. You can expect to find frights of a haunt amplified with special effects, lighting, sets, and storytelling you can expect from a top-notch theater.
It's very immersive, and we're going to work our way through if we dare. But first up tonight, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be taking on the Washington Commanders right here on ABC later tonight. And when you think about the Chiefs, you think about
Taylor Swift, of course, Travis Kelce's fiance and international star. Swift has, 14 Grammys, 12 eras, and her music has touched all parts of the world.
And Kelly O'Brien is our resident Swiftie, and we sent her on a dream assignment. Tonight is all about living the life of a New Hampshire Swiftie. And did you know the part of her origin story starts right here in the Granite State?
To tell you I was ready for it when asked to do this assignment is the understatement of the century. I feel like you're all about to witness the peak of my career here, something that's been 20 years in the making. We put out an all-call to Swifties in New Hampshire, and boy, did you deliver. You stepped up to new levels like Swifties do, and it's been an honor reading every submission from the hundreds of Swifties that have written in, all of us connected by this invisible string to the one, the only, the mastermind herself, Miss Taylor Allison Swift. And I have to tell you, I feel pretty confident when I say nobody loves Taylor like we do here in New Hampshire.
She says the things that you think, but you can't say out loud.
There is something about Taylor Swift that makes people feel something deep in their core.
I love you so much for that. Thank you.
One of those things where like, you're kind of in a cult with like the happiest people.
I think that there's casual Taylor Swift fans, and then I think there's Swifties, and I think the Swifties are the ones who like feel it in their soul, and it's like basically part of, or if not their whole personality.
Her music spans decades, genres, connecting generations and everyday people on the street.
So for me, it was debut. I know I was not alive when that came out.
So you don't look like your average Taylor Swift fan.
Thank you.
I don't feel 50 when we do events, right? I mean, we feel young and we feel part of the community.
New Hampshire is filled with some of the best, and Taylor Mania is just getting started. At Music Connection in Manchester, you can find just about anything, including Brian Bolio looking for his next listen.
It's almost like you can come in here and it's kind of cliche and maybe kind of corny to say, hang out with your friends, walk around, see an album, or like get lost in an album cover.
Music has always been a major part of his life. A lover of all music, but usually gravitating towards more metal or punk scenes. That is, until he discovered he had a dirty little secret, a love for pop music and the queen of it, Taylor Swift.
If you can make a good song, I'm going to listen to you. And she makes bangers. So, and again, great songwriter.
A symbol of her storytelling and lyrical genius inked on his skin forever, serving as a proud badge of honor for all to see.
I'll tell you this, my wife wasn't thrilled I came home with another woman's name on me, but it's okay.
Brian is definitely the Swiftie in his family, but his wife and daughter tolerate it, attending theater premieres and listening to albums when they come out with him. And that's because the music is what brings people together, just like she intended it to.
We're late bloomers to the game, but we're pretty much all in now.
This bestie duo from Hooksett say they may have been late to the game, but now they're top of the roster. They listened to Taylor's music as their kids were growing up, but it was really the Eras tour that sold them.
I've been to Gillette a million times for shows, but to have so many people be so excited, dressed up, just having a good time, being kind to each other, complimenting outfits, it was just an experience that I hadn't had before. And we wanted to do it again.
The two now love to travel, hitting Taylor events across the country, from dance parties to drag shows, showing up at every event dripping in style, matching head to toe.
We do every time. It's kind of a spectacle, and it's a little bit embarrassing. Our friends and family mock us to no end. One of our friends said that 50 is the new 14. Not that I want to announce my age to everybody, but yes, we do, and it's always a hit. People stop us and take pictures with us, and it's such a safe environment that we don't feel stupid in there.
They rotate outfits inspired by Taylor looks or pay tribute to Taylor's fiance, Travis Kelce. Of course, though, adding a little Swiftie flair to it. All for this moment together, because that's what this community is all about.
It's just a place where you can go be happy and kind of put that all out of your mind and be amongst your friends and, you know, community, and dance and sing and kind of just forget about it all.
Shake it off if you will.
Yes, well, there you go, yes.
In Raymond, you'll find some of Taylor's newest generation of fans making friendship bracelets at their kitchen table.
I'm doing like a Taylor Swift one with all these.
Taylor has been creating music longer than both Branson and Parker have been alive. The two performers say their respect for her hit new heights after seeing her on stage, and say they felt a special connection to her latest album, The Life of a Showgirl.
It showed the aspects of being a performer, and like the life and like the dedication you have to put into it, because it's not easy to perform. You have to dedicate to it.
They begged, they pleaded with their parents to go to the Eras tour, creating a PowerPoint presentation and all, but they weren't able to make it before the final bow.
So we brought the Eras tour to our house.
You should see the things we do.
The month-long tour was spread out over half-hour shows covering 2 eras of performance. Parker in charge of the choreographing, Branson the singing.
We had full costume changes and backdrops, and we had music, we had choreography, we had it all.
For them, they know Taylor will be around for the long run, and they'd like to hang out with her for their whole life.
The music, the experience, the lessons, all of that, anyone can relate to her music.
Before there were Swifties, there was a curly-haired girl with a dream. And that dream brought her right here to New Hampshire, where part of her story begins next.
We continue now with Taylor Swift, and it is true that her musical career has taken her right through the Granite State.
Kelly O'Brien sits down with someone who remembers the teen performing on the seacoast and her visit to a popular New Hampshire radio station.
It's #1 for New Country, 97.5 WOKQ. We are talking all things Taylor Swift today.
WOKQ knows country music and a star when they see one. In the early 2000s, then morning host and operations manager Mark Erickson had an unexpected visit from a 13-year-old girl and her father, who happened to tune into the station while on a road trip visiting family nearby.
And if you do this long enough, particularly in country music, you find a lot of dads that have a lot of little girls that they all think might have a shot at stardom. And you don't ever want to crush anyone's dream. So I always would take the time to sit and listen.
As he sat down and listened, he heard something special, something unique for an artist of her age.
At 13, the voice had not become certainly the fine-tuned instrument that it is today, but the writing, the lyrics to the songs.
At that time, the radio station would play the national anthem every morning and asked visiting artists to record one. And of course, Taylor jumped on it.
And we played Taylor's version of the national anthem on WOKQ. And Scott Swift, to this day, introduces me to people as the guy that played Taylor on the radio first. So.
The original Taylor's version.
Really, yeah.
Taylor never forgot that. Coming back in 2005 while promoting her debut album, knocking on this conference window after nobody answered the doorbell.
She was not going to be denied. And she could have just said, "Oh, I'm okay. No one answered. Let's go, Mom." And she's like, "Nope. We're gonna walk around this building till someone comes and gets us."
I think you are. You're gonna have to like section off a part of this window, preserve it. I hope you haven't watched it in 20 years. She left the station a gift. Now a moment preserved in time.
This is her promotional photo with her MySpace address on it, and she signed it to us. For being the first station ever to play me. So we are the first radio station to ever play Taylor Swift in the United States.
It's funny, just looking at this really quick though, so in the Swiftum, if you will, she's kind of known for being terrible at drawing stars, and it's got a star on it, so I'm just laughing right here.
Look at that!
And later that day, she played a small show at the Portsmouth Gaslight Company. The station makes it clear their door will always be open for her.
Don't you think she should come back all these years later and doing like an anniversary?
Yes.
Can I get a show of hands?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And next year is 20 years, to 2026, so it'd be the perfect time, Taylor.
It'd be amazing.
Come back to New Hampshire. Come on back. Up next, Swifties bringing their love for the pop star to the workplace. And one fan made her fight for Eras Tour tickets nearly a full-time job. Did it pay off? Stick around and find out.
So you just listened to The Life of a Showgirl off Taylor's new album. I had to include it this week because it's about Kitty, and that's my nickname.
Kate Smith has been a Swiftie since the very beginning, but it wasn't until she was at a dive bar with her friend that the bartender suggested the two start a podcast, and that is how the Swift Talk was born.
Hello, and welcome to the Swift Talk. I'm Kate. It was a Swiftie and a not-so-Swift Sam who I was trying to turn him into a Swiftie. And after 4 years and 200 episodes, we realized that some people just can't become a Swiftie. He respected the process, he respected the work ethic, but the music just wasn't going to get him.
Instead of hanging up the mic, she turned her passion into a radio show where she plays Taylor's music and still gets to talk about Swift's latest moves.
Taylor does nothing by accident.
Turning her love for the latest Taylor lore into a source for all Swifties in the state.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of who I am. And so to be able to integrate it into my world, it's just little pieces.
If you wanted to hear more Taylor, just pop into the Swiftiest coffee shop on the seacoast.
It's called The Wildest Dreams.
Taylor has been at the heart of what they do since its inception in 2021. They never miss a birthday, album release, or milestone, celebrating Tay the only way they know how, their signature coffee flights.
Ice it up. It kind of creates more of an atmosphere that's not just about coffee. It's just more than coffee. It's about sharing things that people love and celebrating Taylor's music with us. Cheers. Yeah, that's good.
She's done so much for us. She's gotten us through so many hard times.
In Miss Doobie's classroom at Lamprey River Elementary School, Taylor has a hand in just about every lesson.
As a kid, Taylor tried lots of different things.
Whether students are learning about Taylor at story time, celebrating her birthday on December 13th, or attending one of the school's most popular after-school programs, the Swiftie Club, Miss Doobie is teaching not only the next generation, but the next generation of Swifties.
So I think the really special thing about Taylor is that she's been able to stay timeless for so long, and she really shapes her image in a way that multiple ages of people can look up to her.
Connecting with her kids is easily her favorite part of the job. The second, never repeating an outfit during the school year. And getting to share her love of Taylor with her kids is icing on the cake. She's never met Taylor, but if she did,
I would say thank you. That's all I think I could say.
Memory shows from Eras Tour.
Brie Benoit hasn't missed Taylor Swift on tour since 2010, and she had no intentions of missing the highest grossing tour of all time. But getting tickets to the Eras Tour, that great war left her with bad blood.
We didn't get any because Ticketmaster. Boo.
It became a full-time job, working with friends, scouring online trading groups, but her hard work paid off, landing her with 17 trips to the Eras Tour.
It was a time in my life.
The shows brought her across the country and world. And to answer the question on everyone's mind,
you know, I honestly don't know. Like, I've never calculated it, so I don't know the total. But I'd never paid resale, which I'm very proud of.
Brie is a devoted fan and even sent Taylor an invite to her wedding. She's met Taylor twice and has the pictures to prove it, with and without her wife.
I always said that if I ever meet Taylor, I want a hugging photo, and she knew that. We hugged, and you know what? I knew that we were gonna be together forever. But what if we weren't? Bye. Crop, it's a perfect crop.
That is not just another picture to burn.
Well, hello, WMUR's certified Swiftie, Kelly O'Brien, here at Gillette Stadium for Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour.
I have been a Taylor Swift fan for as long as I can remember. I've dressed as her for Halloween, I've seen her several times in concert and traveled to new cities because of it, have been welcomed to New York with the unofficial Taylor Tour, and taken over theaters to watch her on the big screen. She's always felt like one of my best friends, despite her having absolutely no idea who I am. And never in my wildest dreams did I think this is where my career would take me.
It is going to be an enchanted night and one for the books. We're in Foxborough. Kelly O'Brien, WMUR News 9.
Taylor once said to remember this moment, and this moment, this community, is full of memories that Swifties will hold on to forevermore.